I like the truffle one, actually. And I hate truffles.
The truffle.
I like truffles, although I agree they're a little overrated.
Overrated.
Well, a truffle's like a thing?
Yeah.
Or like,
Oh yeah, and they're
I just thought it was like a flavor.
Oh, no.
I don't know.
Welcome back to Ramblin. I'm your host, Peter Canale, here with your co-host, Ryan Irving.
Hello.
And today, we are joined by two very special guests in a very special scenario. We have Dr. Smith and Mr. Palombi with us today.
hello.
Woo! Welcome to the
Hello.
show.
Happy to be here.
In probably our most original idea yet, we have decided to take on a hot wing challenge.
Yes.
So, I don't know how this is going to go. I'm terrible with hot food. How are you guys with hot food?
Poor.
Terrible.
Really?
I literally have heartburn every day of my life. I'm not kidding. I have to take medicine 3 times a day.
Yeah, I'm very nervous. I get the hiccups. It's not good.
So it's good content
We have the
for
treat
us.
for you guys today.
This is terrible.
I put hot sauce on every breakfast. I put hot sauce in my salad actually sometimes. It goes good with everything except for like ice cream. Like
I
I
love
wouldn't.
a buffalo sauce, but
All right.
It's like the same thing.
oh no.
All right, Peter. All right, Peter.
All right.
Let's explain how this is gonna start.
All right,
Yeah.
so everyone knows how it's gonna work. We're gonna have one wing. We're gonna ask you a question, and we're just gonna go up in the heat levels. The first one that we have.
It is called truff. We're going in order of how spicy it is. Truff.
Allegedly.
Well, it's got truffle in it. It's got probably the best packaging of all time.
Okay.
I
Yes.
hate
You
truffle
definitely
oil.
don't. You definitely don't want to smell it. And if you hate truffle oil,
whoa.
OMG now.
Dr. Smith, you want to talk like right now?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
On
no,
the
you're
mic?
good, you're good.
Am I good?
You're good.
I was getting away from the
All right.
sauce.
It's
I was
okay.
afraid of it, actually.
Hold on. This is glorified ketchup.
Are we letting Peter just sauce everyone up?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Yes,
And
I
to
didn't-
clarify, we are
Peter's a
going.
sauce man.
We're
That's
going
a
from-
lot, Peter.
It's glorified ketchup. We've been over this.
We're going from least to most spicy.
Yes.
Yes.
Evidently, that's like kind of most expensive to least expensive.
This is the most expensive. You want?
Because
It is.
of truffle
It's truffle.
oil.
And look at this packet. Look at the cap. It's like a chiseled diamond.
Very
It's
nice.
beautiful.
Look at
Classy.
Do you want to know how much it costs?
No. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
All right.
So we just start? We go for it?
We'll start. Although we're starting off easy. Like it's
Yeah, this is.
Dr. Smith, I mean, if this goes bad for you, like
This
If
is
this is
cat-
bad, this could be very
3,
bad.
2,
Okay.
1.
Not bad at all.
Okay.
Good.
That's spicy. Glorified ketchup.
It really was.
Glorified ketchup.
Mhm.
It's all good.
Can I get a napkin?
It's all good.
Can I get a
Oh,
napkin?
you're coughing already.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Dr. Smith's in trouble.
All right. Actually, you
Okay,
know,
Dr. Smith.
Yeah.
I always cough.
are we gonna have the same question? Yeah. You go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes.
So, Dr. Smith,
Yes.
your senior elective class, theology of sport.
Oh, yes. We're starting off strong here.
Yeah, I just want to know a couple things that you find are most important for an athlete at Fordham Prep going through, maybe failure and just things like that are hard times where they can, imbue some of their theology into their sport.
This is a fine question. 2 thoughts is, first one is, don't forget that your giftedness comes from something beyond us. So if you're good at something, it's a good thing. It means you're called to do that thing, and there will be difficulties and challenges no matter what. But it's a good thing to show off all the great gifts you have from our loving God.
Indeed.
Which I'm really good at tennis, so this is what I do. But
Humble brag.
and I would say
Let's
just-
1v1.
just a bit. It's like my favorite sport. But I would also say, in terms of, we always pray in my sport. We always bring our difficulties, our challenges in our life, hopefully to our prayer life, and sports should be no different. So it's a theme of our class. What is our relationship with the challenges and difficulties in sport, particularly in light of our spiritual journey? And everybody has a different answer for that, but I want to ask those questions. I'm not going to give all the answers, but hopefully they'll think of that.
You play soccer too, Mr. Palombi, right? Or you played soccer?
I do, and I coach JV soccer.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome. Okay, cool. So
Good
you see that?
research,
You see
Ryan.
that same thing? Thank
I
you,
do,
thank you.
and same as Dr. Smith mentioned, we pray before every game. But it's one of those things I think you see a lot of people thank God during sporting events because there's an understanding that some of the things that make us the best at our sport that we didn't even necessarily earn.
Mhm.
A lot of that is God given, so it's
Definitely.
important to remind ourselves of that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
With that amazing question from Peter,
Mm-hmm.
let's
We
go
have to
into
keep going.
We have the new one, the Bronx hot sauce.
Bronx
Oh.
Bronx hot
local
sauce.
treat.
Oh yeah,
gosh.
we're going
That'll
local
be
for this
fun.
one. We're going
I
local for
finished
this
my
one.
first one. Ooh.
Ooh, this one's good.
Okay.
Oh, I spilled it on the table.
That is a lot of hot sauce,
They're
Peter.
gonna kill me.
I will just
Okay.
take a little.
Thank you.
Take a little bit.
Can I just say one thing about the truffle? I think truffles are passe. I don't think we should use them anymore.
They're disgusting.
They're of yesteryear.
Truffle fries are probably the best
So-
thing ever.
No, I think truffle fries and everything truffle is like so like
Plain
2018. You know what I mean? It's like
2018.
yeah, it's so
So
yesteryear.
like what, like 4 years ago?
Yeah, I'm over it. So pre-pandemic, I'm over
I love truffle fries.
it.
Although that sauce, if you smelled that, like when me and Peter were buying the sauce, we like smelled each one
yeah.
just to get through it, and yeah, and it was pretty nasty.
I like the truffle one
The
actually. And I hate truffles.
The truffle.
I like truffles, although I agree they're a little overrated.
Overrated.
Well, a truffle's like a thing.
Yeah.
Or, like
Oh yeah, and they're
I just thought it was like a flavor.
no.
I don't know.
It's like a real
No,
thing. It
I-
doesn't. It looks not so dissimilar from the.
I just
the
thought
cap.
truffle was like okay.
Okay, we have to go to
Wrong sauce.
Just
3,
stop talking about
2.
oh I already ate it, but I'll,
Well, okay.
Yeah, here you go.
The BX. Here we go. Am I gonna die?
and I believe it's an Italian breed of dog that actually hunts for truffles.
Mhm.
I thought about getting one, but then I learned you need a very
It's a
they
little hot.
dig all day, so you need room for your dog to be able to dig large holes in your backyard if you get this whatever this rare breed of dog is. So I didn't go with it, but yeah, hard to come by truffles.
So what are we thinking?
How you feeling, Dr.
Spice level on this one?
Definitely
good.
hotter.
Why?
It's
No, I
sweet
mean,
there, though.
I don't
Is there
know.
not a sweetness to it?
That's
There
kind of
is.
spicy.
I'm out of
I
Gatorade.
like it. You are.
You guys also have a great beverage.
We have
Mr. Lugama's Italian. Could you know? I don't really know what that is.
We have a plethora of beverages. We
Yeah.
have milk, which does a body good, and it helps you stay
And,
safe from the heat. And
Aranciata?
Aranciata di Sicilia. That
Sicilian
sounds like fun.
blood orange soda.
Sounds fancy.
I have
milk.
another quick theological question. This isn't the question for the wing, but is Gatorade? I gave up for Lent. I gave up sugary drinks. Is Gatorade a sugary drink?
Yes.
Yes or no?
I would have
Let's
to
look at
say,
the label.
let's
It's
look
an,
at the
it's an
content
electro. It's
Total sugar's 34 grams.
No,
Could you get your electrolytes
So,
from
by
somewhere else?
It's for a s it's a sporty drink.
No.
So
Could you get
it's not like I'm drinking a soda.
Speaking
That's a fine
speaking of drinks that we have in front of us, what do you guys think about milk like as a beverage, just by itself? Like just the people that would just drink milk like like water. Like no, like that's not allowed.
Mr. Palombi, I'll let you
You're
take
drink
this
you're
one first.
drinking cow juice.
I don't.
Like that's what you're doing. Like
I don't know if I have a hot take about milk. I'm indifferent. I
Have
don't
you
know.
ever
Okay,
had milk
okay,
with
yeah,
dinner,
no.
like drink it at a normal
No,
meal?
I would never do that.
See, that's what I'm saying.
And
I
I do
agree.
think the generation before us, my parents' generation, drank a great amount of milk. People my age, not so much, but I don't know. I'm not a milk
You have
guy.
to word with my brother. My brother drinks milk every meal of the day.
See, I think with meal it's weird, but I love milk with OMG.
Oh
now.
my
See?
god.
You invoked this.
okay, and with that we're off to the next sauce, Peter.
Oh
Oh my god. Irving.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Bad karma.
No.
So here's the question:
Speaking
what
of
have you done
theology-
recently to deserve this bad karma?
Yeah, it's a theological question all the time. What is karma? Actually, it's a fine question.
Do you guys believe in karma?
Some people think, well, it depends on
I
your
do.
definition. It's not you get what you deserve. It's not like what goes around comes back around, Beyonce. But
Nice.
what it
Way too
is kind of a according to Buddhism in a way, it's kind of a recording, an eternal recording of all of our goodness and maybe not so goodness. So I do believe in goodness. So I will have some hot sauce.
I believe that too. I think just oh my gosh, Peter, that is so much hot sauce.
I am quite concerned. And it's called bad karma, which I think they want us to believe that you're in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think.
so.
That's the marketing here.
They talk a lot about on the
Listen.
actual Hot One show how the labels get increasingly more hostile as you go.
Yeah.
Yes.
All
Like
right.
this one's yelling at us right now.
No,
There
but
we go.
see, that's what I think. I think it's just all a front. I think this isn't going to be that hot. I think they're just trying.
They're
to,
lying
They're
to
trying to
us?
psych you out.
On
Doug.
Glad
3,
you feel that
1,
way.
2, 3. All right.
No, it's not that hot.
No, it's not so bad.
I going into this episode, I thought a lot about what could go wrong. I did not expect that
That
to
was not
happen.
on my
That
list.
was not on my list of
Yeah.
things that could go wrong. All right.
Okay.
Bye, Gustin. Gustin's leaving.
Okay. Okay.
Welcome.
I actually have a question.
Mm-hmm.
So whoever has Dr. Smith as a teacher, there's one phrase that we hear a lot. We do hear it a lot. And I mean, if you go to another school or if you haven't had the pleasure of knowing Dr. Smith, you might not know what the phrase means. It rhymes with
What could you be talking about, Ryan?
So
Could it be someone's name?
it could be
No.
someone's name.
Oh,
it could be
often
someone's
used as a
name.
proper noun.
It could be two. You have two. Both are
Okay.
names.
Oh.
What is your?
I guess they can go
where
hand in
Ryan is
hand.
going here is what is your most popular Dr. Smith-ism?
Oh my God.
Wow.
Are you asking?
Do you
Or
know,
asking me?
Mr. Palombi? He's
Yeah,
never
what
been
do
in
you
my
think?
class.
We're talking about Trish.
It's a phrase
Are we talking about
exclusive to
Trish?
Dr. Smith. Trish,
We are
could
talking
be the
about
one that
Trish.
we're thinking
One
of.
of them.
Or jazzed.
Jazz.
Jazz.
Jazz
Oh, there is
is
jazz.
I would say jazz.
But-
Or
is
Caliente.
No. I
We're
think
referring to something.
No,
as-
I think
as-
Trish.
you
I
guys
think
are-
Trish.
I think
you guys-
Caliente is especially fitting to
I
that.
I
think-
would say jazz.
Although
but
speaking as a,
I will say
go ahead.
we all oversaw one, the most important one. I feel like OMGina.
OMG.
OMGina. OMGina.
I've said it a few times today, as a matter of fact, because I've been feeling it.
Well, you'll be saying it with this next hot sauce that we're about to start. So, Peter, please read the name of this sauce for us.
Oh, Lord.
It's Melinda's ghost pepper wing sauce and condiment.
Ghost pepper.
5 little flames on the bottom.
5 out of 5 on the heat scale.
Oh, no.
I don't think it's open.
OMG. It's that bad that they have
Yeah.
to make sure it's hermetically sealed.
Have either of you ever done the Buffalo Wild Wings challenge where you have to sign the waiver and do
No, I've never been to a Buffalo Wild
So-
Wings. Believe it or
Whoa,
No.
whoa. You've never been to
Whoa.
not.
Buffalo
I've never
Wild
been to
Wings?
Buffalo Wild Wings. No, it's I haven't gotten around to it.
Speechless.
Wow,
The
that
podcast
really
is
surprises
speechless.
me. You should go this weekend.
I'll try and make time.
Are there many in the Westchester? I don't see a lot.
There's
of
No,
one
in the New
right
York
Oh my
area.
gosh, why so much hot sauce, bro?
Oh no! Oh no! Just a
I'm kind
just a skosh right here, just a tad,
Just a skosh.
just a skosh right there. That's
Bro,
plenty.
Peter's making hot sauce soup right now.
Gina. See, I said it. Gina.
Colin, can you grab another napkin?
If you got us bigger plates, it's gonna be
That is true.
napkins on this floor.
No more napkins.
No more
Okay.
napkins.
Are we gonna tackle this, Trish?
Ready?
Yeah, we are.
Yep.
Again, it's not gonna be that bad.
We'll let the fire.
You gotta be optimistic.
Right.
Let
That's
us
true.
hear it.
Just
3, 2, 1.
Oh, before it's hot.
Oh, I was wrong. This is gonna be bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's very hot.
I don't like it.
Wow, that one's growing. That one is growing.
Dr.
ladies
Smith,
and
you gonna
gentlemen.
drink that orange soda?
OMGina is what I would
Wow,
say to
is
that.
my beverage up for
No. That's gonna make it 10 times worse.
Yeah, I think it's
The sparkling.
That one doesn't bother me that much, but it does increase. It's quite the
That's hot.
there's
That's
a lot of
hot.
hate.
Yeah, I'm sweating now.
Oh my god, I can't even. Today was
Maybe
also
I took very
ridiculously
little.
hot in this building.
For no reason.
Maybe I took too little.
New York weather.
Mr. Palombi.
Yeah,
Yes.
If anyone who has you as a guidance counselor knows that you have an exquisite music taste,
that is true.
give
Thank
us
you.
your top 5 MCs right now.
Just sticking to the music, it's like the music's so
Top five
fire that
MCs,
he's
so we're
sweating.
talking strictly about rappers.
Yes. You could, yeah. rappers.
That's a tough question. Isaiah Rashad. In the last year would be at the top of my list. I'm sweating.
Yeah.
Really?
so hot.
I know we have 2 guys in this room that went on the Camden trip. I believe we spoke about Tyler the Creator a lot on that trip. He'd be up there. If I could just think of 5 rappers at all, I would be proud of
Oh my
myself.
gosh, that's not even the hottest
yeah,
one either.
yeah,
We got one
three.
more.
All right, Isaiah Rashad, Tyler, Kendrick. Let's see.
My lips.
Are you not? You don't like hot sauce?
No,
I thought.
I don't. But I feel the hate like physically on my.
He's just more of a man
Andre
than us.
3000
Ooh, that's a good pick.
and I'm trying to think of someone that's older.
You listen
that
to
guys
Cardi?
wouldn't be as familiar with. Just for fun, I'll go with Ludacris. Ludacris has
Ludacris.
Those are the
I
days.
know who Ludacris is. I'm not that.
Justin Bieber's hit.
Ludacris
Baby,
has a very
featuring
good sense of humor, and I think a sense of humor is something that's overlooked in the rap game.
Dr. Smith, do you have a top 5 MCs list?
No.
What kind of music you listen to, Dr. Smith?
Poppy music, Broadway.
Broadway.
Really?
Gotcha.
Broadway pop, or back in the 90s, country was the best. So I like 90s country still. I do Peloton rides to 90s country.
Really?
Uh-huh.
I don't like. It's a brief tangent. When the Peloton instructor sings along to whatever it is playing, huge pet peeve of mine.
Wish Miss Lieberman was in here. She could speak
I
on
know,
that.
but it's okay if I sing along while I...
That's
You
perfect.
can
That doesn't
sing
get you. That doesn't get you
Yeah.
hyped up. When they start asking you to sing along, although I imagine it's similar to like us trying to ask you questions while feeling the burn of this pepper. Probably just like trying to run
It's
while.
physically, actually, the physical
This
part's
is
worse
pain.
than the consuming of it. It's like my mouth hurts
It-
more.
Mhm.
Than
You
my
get to a point where
esophagus,
it's-
right?
well-
you know what I mean?
We got one more, ladies and gentlemen. Well, gentlemen.
Well,
And
What's the jam? here?
Peter, you can do this. I believe in you. I believe in you, bro.
You look like a mess. Oh my god, what is it?
really?
Peter, you look great. You look great. All right.
No, you two are doing very well.
No,
Yeah, really? You're
Keep it
doing
up.
great. You're doing great
Thank you.
yourself.
All right.
Here we go.
Go introduce it. Go introduce it, bro. Go introduce it.
All right.
Okay.
We were gonna get the last dab, but Heatonis is all the way down in Brooklyn, so we didn't go.
Yes.
This is Ghost Island hot pepper sauce. All right. This is another of the Karma brand,
Okay.
but this one is their hottest one. Caribbean flavor to die for.
Oh, I'm
To die for.
To die for. You gotta
I'm
shake
worried.
it up. This one.
Okay.
I want you to put a lot on Dr.
Do
Smith's
we
way,
have
all right?
ghost peppers in this? Is that
Oh,
what's called
we have
Ghost
ghost
Island?
We have ghost
Can
peppers.
you, yo, Colin, while you're up, can we just look at the hot sauce soup that Peter has made on his plate? Look at that.
Someone's calling my
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
phone, bro.
Peter's shaking. Peter!
For anyone that's a fan of the Real Hot Ones program, Shaquille O'Neal, when he did this, actually did mix up all of the sauces
Really?
and then eat a wing with all 10 on.
On our season finale, we can have you guys back. We'll
Which
do that.
reminds me, we don't have to worry about any sort of copyright infringement here.
No.
Colin will edit in not hot ones.
They're a lot better than and a lot more organized than this.
Agreed to
Oh,
disagree.
okay.
Let's look at the ingredients of this one.
All right,
I'm
ladies and
worried.
gentlemen.
May I just check?
How much did you put on Dr. Smith's? I just want to see in comparison.
It
That's
just says
a little more.
Wow, that's actually a lot.
the
Yeah,
number
I'll
one
add a little
ingredient
more.
is peppers, habanero, fatale, and ghost.
I'm gonna add a little
The
more.
second
since
ingredient
I think
is
it's
orange.
orange.
Okay, I'll-
Will make my day.
I'm sorry.
Ghost Island, we are about to head to Island of
dear.
Island Pain. That was
Dear.
that was the worst thing I've
That
ever
was really
said.
good.
Thank you. I tried.
Okay, here we
You
go.
think we'll be able to post this if we're at a dress code?
Okay, we're good.
Speaking of islands,
Irv, I don't even know what you're
yeah,
talking
I don't know.
about.
I,
You know?
Are we ready?
3, 2. Peter, you put none on yours. Actually, no, you did. You did. You're fine. You're fine. Just in comparison to like Dr. Smith. 3, 2, 1.
Definitely get the orange and the curry first.
Yeah, that's great.
That's coming.
Ah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
No, it's good. No, it's good.
Yeah,
Whoa.
great.
You definitely. Yeah. No. You feel the.
Don't
Oh
you
my
get
gosh.
The curry first,
Yeah,
though,
definitly.
and the
Oh
orange.
my
All right, you have
gosh.
to ask us a question before I.
Okay. Speaking of of islands.
Oh,
Speaking of, do you guys believe in ghosts?
no, that's not the question.
That's a question. Speaking of ghost peppers.
Speaking. All right.
That's a good. I actually want to
What,
hear.
do you want
I
us to
do
answer
believe in
that?
ghosts.
Yes, I do.
I normally tell people I don't believe in ghosts, but I've been told by friends that I behave as if I'm afraid sometimes in spaces where I think there might be a ghost. So sometimes I'll tell people I don't believe, but then I'd rather not be in a very creepy place all by myself. So I guess deep down I must
Okay.
believe in ghosts. Dr. Smith?
I do.
Yeah.
Not the traditional definition of ghost, but I do. Maybe more like
So what would your
spirit. Spirits. Did you ever see the movie Ghost from the 90s?
Mm-mm.
No.
Got to see this film.
The heat sauces. The sauces have changed me.
I feel like physically this is quite painful on the actual.
You look
Yes.
unfazed.
No, I'm
I,
cool under pressure, bro.
oh my gosh, I'm like sweating right now.
Let the
Mm-mm.
record
Dr.
show I
Smith.
haven't touched any milk.
I think the milk helps a lot. The milk helps a lot.
Are you? Do you see me right now?
Oh my god.
Well, it's very good. I like the first one.
All right, aliens. Do we believe in aliens?
Is that the real question?
No. My question was. I had a better question, more philosophical, deeper question.
Fire away.
You mentioned
The
that
tip
both
of
of
my
you.
tongue.
Fire away.
My tongue.
I need a second. This is not how it's supposed to go.
You
Anyway,
need some of the milk.
I don't need any more.
Let me just have a little more.
I did a fantasy. Yeah, actually, yeah. You go ahead.
Okay. Actually, Irv, tell your story while I.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Tell your story while I take a break.
Okay.
Tell your
So
story.
speaking of, so I lost my fantasy league this year. Shout out to everyone in my fantasy league. And I had a couple options for my punishment, right? Shave my head,
okay.
spray tan,
Okay.
milk mile.
Oh.
All right.
I don't know what what that is, but it sounds
No
scary.
way. And it was the week of the show, so I'm not gonna walk into A Few Good Men with a spray tan. Not gonna walk into A Few Good Men with a shaved
No,
head.
that wouldn't be on brand.
Because I'm not gonna go on stage looking like an eraser just went over my whole face, and I have no eyebrows or whatever. So, quick intermission.
Yeah.
So I went with the milk
spicy
mile.
little
I was
number.
not. Listen, I really thought I'd do better.
That's
Spicy
embarrassing.
little number, I will say. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
anyways,
really.
I went with the milk mile. Colin was there actually. Colin was there. It was a great time for great time for him. And basically, the way you're supposed to do it is one lap, you chug the milk, one lap, chug the milk, one lap, chug the milk. My friends, my great, amazing friends, love you guys. I had to drink the milk while running, so like there was no end. Like I couldn't end, and it had to be in under 8.5 minutes, which is not a fast mile, but drinking a half,
Slow.
That's a nice mile.
a half, no, but with a half gallon of milk.
Yo, say.
So that was rough. So I thought I could do it, and then 2 laps in, I don't think. I mean, you can throw up some pictures, but it was just a nightmare,
go well.
and I didn't think I'd ever have milk after that day. But
You never thought you'd want it again.
no, I mean, I didn't want milk after that day, but here we are in my Fordham
we
Prep
are.
mug that you can get
And
from the
here
prep
we are
shop.
at the top of Spice Mountain, right? And
Tis us.
I have my final question. I'm finally ready.
Okay.
You two have both spoken about physical fitness, the Peloton, and whatnot.
Yes.
If you had to give an emotional speech right now to hype up players on a team or like get everybody going under the pressure of the hot sauce, what would you say?
You want to take that first?
Okay.
All right,
I-
Trish.
I coach a sport not really hypeable.
Tennis is
Tennis
so
is
hype.
so
Debate me on that.
Tennis?
Hypeable.
No,
Add to the comments.
tennis is hype because I mean obviously like team sports are the same way, but like with 1v1 like type energy, that's
It's
like
the
the
1v1.
situation. Yeah.
It's the 1v1 though that I think is tough. So I always say, I ask questions like, "Why'd you work so hard? What are we here for? What do you want out of this? Whatever." I just ask questions. Come on, we got this, and I don't know. You're amazing.
The Socratic method.
Tell them great things. Tell them how great they are. Give them good confidence, and then some people I kind of got to make a little angry. So, do you want to lose? You just got to ask them the questions. But usually, I try to be quite positive as
Mr.
I
Palombi?
sniffle.
There's
I would say I used to have a soccer coach when I was in high school that would tell me when I was in class, when I was getting ready for bed, whatever I was doing, visualize that I was scoring goals all the time. He would say, I want you to think about scoring goals all the time.
Yes.
Which when he would tell me, it sounded kind of silly. And then now when I think about it as a coach, I really think that works. If you play out scenarios in your head and as many as you could possibly think of, eventually one of those is going to come to pass. And you'll be better prepared if you've been visualizing it all day, every day. So yeah, that would be my advice. It's just whatever it is you do, whether it be a sport, a play,
So motivated right now.
recital.
Not so much hyped, but motivated, right?
Yeah.
I think we're
Yeah.
motivating, but not so
Well,
much hyped.
Yeah.
I was really asking that question for myself because I have an inner squad in 10 minutes. I have to throw my first live bullpen of the season. So
Okay, then why'd you
That's
work so hard? You got this. Do you want to lose?
Yeah. With this hot sauce flowing through your veins.
honestly,
No, that's gonna be that
Don't
extra.
touch
I don't think I'll be
eyes.
able.
I'm just telling you right now. Don't
Did you touch your eyes?
Did you
No,
touch yours?
Oh,
but
good.
I touched my nose and I regret it immensely.
All right.
Well, we
we
made
would
it.
love to talk more, but
Well, but we do have to give them one thing at the end of every episode of Hot Ones, not of our show. The guest gets a plug, so you know what you can do. You got this camera, you have this camera, this camera. Say whatever you want to say.
Okay, so this camera
That-
here.
let's hear it, Mr.
All right,
Plumby.
so the MAP program, I've put dozens of flyers all over the school that I trust everyone has looked at and scanned the QR code.
Of course.
No, but if you want to practice mindfulness, whether it's something that comes easy or something you don't like at all, trust me when I say if you put the effort in, it's worthwhile and it can help improve your outcomes. So check out the MAP program. School counselors have worked really hard, and I would like to see some guys show up and show out. Yeah.
Oh, how wonderful! And they have a traveling map too. If we need them to come by our classes, don't you?
Oh yes, we'll
so
be
your teachers
traveling?
might be organizing this.
yes,
What?
traveling MAP. Shout out to
how you gonna top that, Dr. Smith?
There's no topping that, but I will say. I want to say something jazzy, but I'll just say something responsible, like Mr.
Use
Plumby.
all your catchphrases.
School
Yeah, no,
musical is
yeah,
coming
it'll be up by
on
then.
the 18th, 19th, and 20th, which
Nice.
I help with, and I'm jazzed about. Great talent here.
Oh, yeah.
And we also find ourselves in the Lenten season, so hey, do something that helps you work on whatever you need to work on this Lent, because I know that I want to stay away from the heat. Okay, so but this
I'm
was
giving
very
up hot
good.
sauce for one.
Yeah, I'm giving up hot sauce for Lent
Yeah.
for my life.
I think
No,
so,
but thank
too.
you guys. This was great.
Thank
Awesome.
you.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Colin Van Hoek, our fearless producer editor.
With the rainbow wing.
Rainbow Wing. 3, 2, 1.
That's really good.
How you feeling?
Good. Lips are definitely warm. Eyes are definitely tearing up a little bit, but I'm taking it.
As they do.
I'm loving the rainbow wing. Great episode today.